Hello and welcome everybody to this presentation. I'm very happy and very excited to be here with you today. To be honest, this is great. This is great. I was very happy to introduce you to this new community that I'm creating with my team that is working with me, and we are very excited to unveil all the features and all the advantages of this new community, the KNX Pro Network. Okay, so thank you very much. I still see that some people is joining. Okay, so we are gonna wait just a few minutes to see you all here, and we start. Okay, feel free to ask any question anytime in the chat. I will try to answer them during the presentation, but if not, I will do it at the end. Okay, so I understand all of you can hear me well, correct? I think so. So yeah, we are gonna start in 1 minute. I see many people, many well-known names. Thank you so much. You can write in the chat where are you visiting, where are you watching us from. I see people from Colombia, from Turkey, Istanbul, from Spain. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining today. Thank you. Thank you, Alex, for your feedback. That's great. All right. So yeah, we are getting more people on board. I was very excited about this, the KNX Pro Network, and you will see during the presentation. This is something that I've been always, let's say, asking for, not just I mean to me, to my team, but also to the entire community. We need this. We need to join all together. We need to stay together because we have one of the greatest communities, system integration community in the world. All of you, I understand. Hey, Jersey, nice to see you here. Many of you work with KNX already. I don't need to convince you about the advantages of KNX. This is not a webinar for this. This is not to show you the benefits of the KNX system. This is to show you what we can achieve all together when we are working together and growing together as a team, as a professionals. This is one of the biggest, as I said at the beginning, this is one of the biggest. KNX community is one of the biggest communities in the world. We have more than 120,000 KNX partners already worldwide. Okay, worldwide. I'm talking about worldwide. So it's great, and I see in many countries that many people is working together. Many people, also the newbies, the people that is starting in KNX, in the KNX world, they don't even know what to start. They don't even know what's the first step. Yes, they know the basic and the basic course, the advanced course, and yeah, this is for you. This is for them. Okay. All right. So Jorge is saying I hear so low. I don't know if that's your problem. It's everybody hearing me well. Well, anyway, you will see this video is going to be recorded, so you can see anytime. Okay, with good quality. Yeah, thank you very much for all of you to be here today, and I think we can start, right? So, what do you know about the KNX Pro Network? What do you think it is? I'm going to show you here the inside of the KNX Pro Network, okay? So I want to show you the inside, how is the community, what you can find there, and all the advantages, how you can get the most of this, or who is this for, and how you can learn KNX, how can you understand KNX, and how can you become a professional in the KNX field, okay? Wonderful. All right, so thank you, Onur. Thank you so much. All right, so do you hear me all well? All of you hear me well? Yeah, I think so. Okay, you say you hear me slow? Okay, let me see. what I can do here. Okay, do you hear me better now? I guess so, right? Much better. Sound is good. Okay, good. Okay, so let's start. So today, as I was saying at the beginning, I think we all are here, and many people will join us during this presentation. So again, thank you very much for being here. I'm very happy and very proud to introduce you to this community, this platform where we can all learn together and grow together and connect together. This is one of the main advantages. Okay, yes, okay, Jersey, thank you very much for your feedback for the sound. Okay, much better now, right? Okay, so let's go. So the KNX Pro Network. Okay, this is a global community for automation professionals, especially focused on KNX, but not just KNX, as you can see, as you will see. Okay, not just KNX, but also some other technologies, some other protocols. So this community is intended to have KNX as a backbone, let's say, but it's not just focused on KNX. Okay, so the KNX Pro Network is a community. It's a place where all of us can learn together, grow, and connect. This is one of the most important things. Okay, so who is this for? Who is this community for? Who is this platform for? So this is for KNX professionals, okay? So if you are working in KNX, if you are already working in KNX, or you are a newbie in KNX, or you are just starting in KNX, this community is for you. And I will tell you why. Because we have different levels. You can learn just the basics, how to create group addresses, how to drag and drop group objects with group addresses, how to parameterize devices, and you can also learn how to connect KNX with BACnet, okay, for instance. So we have different levels, different knowledge that you can apply in your daily life, no matter you are a newbie or you are an expert in KNX, okay? This is one of the most important things. This is for every single level, as long as you work with KNX. So it's a network for system integrators. If you are a system integrator, this is for you. This is not for manufacturers, for instance. This is not for, this is for system integrators. You will learn how to work with KNX, how to integrate KNX, how to get the most of KNX, and so on, all right? So system integration. Electricians evolving to automation. We have many electrical installers, many electrical contractors that they are learning KNX. They want to go further. They want to go one step further, right? Not just to run wires, but they also want to apply dimming solutions, smart solutions. So this is for you as well, okay? And of course, engineers and consultants, okay? If you want to learn from the engineering point of view, from a practical point of view, from a technical point of view, this is for you, because this goes deep into technical, to be honest, okay? So see, it goes deep into technical as much as you wish. You will see we have different modules, different sections, and you can go as long, as deep as you wish, as you need, okay? Good. So let me show you the problem. Why I say this provides a solution. So to provide a solution, first we need to identify the problem, okay? So this is what I identified. So the main problem is that we were working alone. I mean, since 35 years ago, many people was working alone. Too often, and it happened, to be honest, in every single country I visited, okay? So we have different brands, because we have more than 500 manufacturers. 500 manufacturers, that's a lot. Every product, if you work with KNX, you know what I'm talking about. Some products are slightly different. It's true that ETS is the platform that you use to configure all of them. That's true, that's correct. But the parameters of some devices are slightly different, okay? And this is something that we need to know, because some actuators, they call switching or binary output, but at the end of the day, it's going to be the same, right? So each brand has its own language, okay? Language, let's say this. So every training, and this is one of the things I learned during the trainings. I'm KNX tutor for more than 20 years. Every people is making the same mistakes again and again and again. Everybody is doing the same in KNX. So that's why we need to provide a solution for this. Okay, so there is no standards. We have standards in the KNX training, so we have standardized the KNX basic course, the KNX advanced course. Yes, but those are, let's say, the first steps, right? As long as you want to go for, let's say, to integrate Modbus, or you want to go to how to create the group addresses, for instance, we have several ways to create group addresses. There is no standards in this, okay? So you can do actually the topology you wish, as long as you comply with the requirements. So this is the problem that we have. There is no shortcuts. There is no sheet that you can read and, okay, 20 steps or the 10 steps to create the group addresses. There is nothing about this, right? The 5 follow up, or the 5 items you need to follow to create a KNX project, or the 10 must do activities if you want to be successful in KNX. There is nothing about this, okay? There is also no real support. And this is a fact. Let me tell you this. KNX Association doesn't take care of helping system integrators to program, okay? You may call KNX Association, but they are not in charge of this. They are excellent for ETS support. So if you have a question regarding ETS, you need something on the license, you need something on some bug or whatever, they will help you. It's amazing, okay? But they don't provide support on, hey, I have a question, how do I program this actuator to control DC blinds instead of AC shades? They don't provide this support, okay? So there is no real support. What I saw worldwide is the same problem. So no matter the country I visited, it's always the same as I was saying before. The same questions and the same frustrations. So ETS, as you know, is not the most easy tool to use, to be honest. We know that. However, it's so powerful. Let me tell you this, okay? So powerful. So I always say this is a tool from engineers to engineers, and that's true. It's not intuitive. Okay, once you know, it's amazing. Let me tell you this, okay? Once you know the tool, you can do whatever you want. It's wonderful, but you need to know the basic. You need to know how to start, right? So this is a gap from my point of view. This is something that we need to cover if we want KNX to be successful in any country, in the USA, in Middle East, in Spain, in Latin America, whatever you want, right? So these are some of the sentences I heard that they were told to me many times, not just one time, and these are the sentences that made me create this community, okay? So some of them are, I will not share with you what took me years to learn. Wonderful. You want to know all my secrets, right? Like, okay, do you want me to tell you all my secrets? All I've been learning during the past years, do you want me to tell you that? This is my know-how. I will not share it with you. Okay, great. So I've been working with KNX for the last 20 years in different countries, since China, Hong Kong, Macau, Taiwan, Asia, and also in Latin America, and now in the United States. And I've heard these sentences many times. So people is not willing to share things with other people because they think is to share the secrets, and so they can steal the business and so on. And let me tell you, the pie is very, very huge, okay? It's huge, right? And this is the mindset that hurts everyone. You, me, and everyone. This is hurting even the industry, okay? Not just the professionals, but the industry. And this is happening. I mean, this is happening. We still today can read some post on LinkedIn or some social media, and we can feel it. I mean, there is this feeling of competition. I'm not going to share this with you. Let me tell you something, people. If you want to get things done, it's not about to know how to do it. It's about just to do it. Believe me. I'm doing things, I'm being successful not because I know a lot, not because I'm super smart guy. No, it's because I do things. And if I do something that is not working, I stop doing that, and then I switch and I move to another thing because that's not working. Stop doing what is not working, okay? And change to something that works. There is no other secret, okay? So you may not want to share your secrets with your competition, but believe me, these are not secrets, okay? So what is happening is that it slows professional, it slows projects, and it slows the industry, okay, in whatever country. So automation should grow together. That's what I mean. That's what I think. Okay, and especially for KNX. Why? Because KNX is built differently, right? This is why we're working with KNX. We work with KNX because this is not a proprietary system. This is not a brand. This is not it's an open standard, and we can work with more than 500 manufacturers worldwide. Okay, with just one common language, and that language is KNX. So working with KNX, we can get interoperability, we have freedom to work with any device, and we have long-term vision, okay? This is a fact. So why we don't take the power of KNX, why we don't take the power of these 120,000 KNX partners worldwide? This is a fact, okay? We have more than 100,000 KNX people working with KNX, with our system. This is your protocol, this is your brand, okay? KNX is yours. You have 120,000 people working and doing the same as you are doing. Isn't it great? Why not to get advantage of that? They've been making projects bigger than you've been doing, better than you've been doing. Why not to share all this knowledge? Again, you are not being stolen. I mean, they will not take you any project. The business is huge for everybody in every country, okay? Keep this in mind. So we have the largest automation ecosystem worldwide, okay? So not proprietary, not closed, and not dependent. So this is the power you have with you. So I asked myself, okay, why don't we learn how KNX, the same way as KNX is working? Why don't we move forward with the same philosophy of KNX? Okay, open, collaborative, global, non-proprietary. I mean, not to work in silos, working all together and to share knowledge. Why don't we do that? So the idea that came to my mind is, okay, we need to create a place to learn KNX properly, based on experience. Okay, this is important. Based on experience, based on what other people been trying to do and they were not successful with. So learning from the mistakes from the others. So working with shortcuts. Okay, if I want to go from point A to point B, there are two options: to get a shortcut or to go the long way. So this is just a shortcut. This is not. We are not going to do anything for you. Okay, don't get me wrong. You need to work hard. The success in the people, the success of a business, the success of an idea is to work hard and to make it work, to go for it, to do it. Just do it, okay? So why not to create a place to share the real experience worldwide? Many people, many of you have experience not just in the US, but also in Middle East, in China, in Europe. Why not to apply all that ideas, all that experience, right? A place to grow together. So yeah, I mean, many people from all over the world. I'm in the USA, okay? So I saw people here coming from the UK, okay, to install and to make KNX projects. Isn't it fantastic? So I don't see them as competition. Of course not. I mean, thank you very much for coming to the USA to make this project happen with KNX. Thank you so much. Let me tell you, how can I help you? Because you're not living here. Once you leave, is that something I can do for you? Do you want me to? You can keep me in your contact list. If you have any problem, let me know. I will step by and I will have a look. I'm here, your eyes, your hands. Let me help you. So if these UK people is successful with KNX, you will be successful with KNX as well. Do you understand this? Because the customer at the end of the day will go again for KNX, right? Because they want to do and to repeat what is working. So keep this in mind. So I decided to go for the KNX Pro Network, and this is not a course, okay? This is something that I want you to know. KNX Pro Network is not an online platform. It's not a training library or whatever you want to say. It's not a course, it's not a forum, it's not a. We have many forums actually in KNX, very active, by the way, not just in Europe but all over the world, right? And I mean, I don't want to mention anyone, but you can search online and you can see. This is not a forum, okay? This is not a course neither. So this is a professional network, right? A network of professionals, of people that want to grow together, people that want to improve themselves. This is built by professionals, from professionals to professionals, for people like you to grow, to learn, to improve, to learn from the mistakes we made. I made a lot of mistakes. So I'm sharing this with you. So this is a shortcut from go to A to B. That's the point. The most important thing in business, let me tell you, it's the time. It's a time. So we don't have infinite time. This is something that we cannot buy, we cannot improve, we cannot extend. The time is what it is, right? The timeline is this. So we are just helping you to go from A to B, reducing the time. So you can take more time trying, improving also yourself, getting more projects, and doing some other stuff that learning KNX for 1, 2, 3, or 20 years. We are just giving you the shortcut to go straight to the point, okay? This is the KNX Pro Network. So this is what you will find inside. And I will show you in a moment, okay? Because I want to show you real time how the platform is. So you will see KNX fundamentals, okay? So many of you are new to KNX. Many of you don't know what is KNX. This platform is for you, okay? From a practical point of view, okay? I've been always posting many posts in LinkedIn especially, talking about don't sell KNX devices. And please do not do so. We don't sell KNX devices. Don't stop selling KNX devices. You are not a manufacturer. You are not a brand. You are a system integrator that provides solutions, right? So this is your brand, yourself, not the manufacturer. So this is the beauty of KNX. You can work with brand A, B, and C, and you provide solutions to the customers. This is what you have to. This is your job, right? So you will see system design, how to design a KNX system, how to make the topology. What is the best topology for this building, for this boat, mega yacht, vessel, for this small house, small apartment, for every project, okay? How to make the installation, how to wire KNX. Many people in the trainings, Jose, I don't know how to wire KNX. Yes, I'm an expert in KNX. I know how to change the parameters, but I don't know how to run wires. I don't know how to connect a light. I don't know how to connect a load to an actuator. You will learn this in this community. ETS logics, how ETS is made. So, I mean, this is something that I try always to explain the KNX trainings, and it's very difficult, to be honest, okay? So how KNX was made, so you will understand, and then you can get the most of it, okay? And real project thinking, this is important. So again, this is not a manufacturer training. This is not like a manufacturer training that we are showing you the solutions of what you can do with this device. No, this is real project thinking based on real solutions. Okay, so if you want to do this, if you want to do human-centric, like, you need a device, whatever device you want, that can provide you 2 channels for LEDs, one for cold light and another one for warm light, right? So internally you can change the colors, blah, blah, blah. This is the way to do it. This is the way to parameterize. You can create the scenes, you can create scheduling, and you can do all that stuff, right? Real project thinking. And this is more than KNX, right? This is more than just a KNX topology or KNX protocol. This is also DALI. You will find DALI, okay? DALI is a lighting control protocol. It's amazing, by the way. It's great for DALI. It's great for lighting control. You will find BACnet knowledge. You will find Modbus, how to integrate Modbus devices, how to integrate BACnet devices, how to bridge to BACnet, or how to bring BACnet into KNX. And you will have this all with an integration mindset, okay? This is important. This is not a product training. This is not a product showcase. No, this is integration mindset. This is the most important thing for this training, and this is what makes it different. Okay, so because the idea behind all this is that you may have one building and multiple systems, but the point is with only one strategy. So my approach in my trainings, in every time I talk to people is, okay, the idea of this is to have one main backbone that, like, for instance, KNX, and then, okay, if you need DALI, you go for DALI. If you need BACnet, go for BACnet, right? But that's the idea. So this is built from the experience. This is built from more than 20 years in the field, more than 20 years programming every kind of project, like small projects to airports. I've been working in some airports all over the world, and working on vessels, on boats, mega yachts. A mega yacht is just a hotel on the sea, okay? Nothing else for you, from the integration point of view. And we've been working with interior designers, with electrical contractors, with general contractors. So this is what this platform has, all this experience in one place, right? Because you can take it and you can make it yours and improve it. That's not copy. That's research and development. Don't get mistaken. This is research and development. You don't need to copy. You just need to take it, make it yours, and improve it. Because you will improve it. Because you know how to improve it and to add your own essence. Okay? So it works for residential, for commercial, for hospitality, and also for international projects. Okay? There is no theory-only content. There is no, okay, like the basic course, like the advanced course, you need to follow some slides because there is a formal content. There's a theoretical part that you need to follow if you want to pass the exam, okay? Great. This is not that. We already have that. This is called KNX Certified Basic Course. This is called KNX Advanced Basic Course. We also have the KNX TUSA course and the HVAC course, right? Great. This is formal training made from KNX International. This is not this. This is knowledge, and this is training based on the field, on the real experience, on the real situations with electrical contractors where there is no neutral, okay? Where we find two phases to make 120 or 230 volts because there is no phase and neutral. We make 230 volts in Latin America with phase 1 and phase 2, okay? So from real field experience, that is what this platform is. So this is 100% applicable, and it works, and it's suitable for USA, for Europe, for Latin America, for Middle East, and anywhere where KNX is present or not, because you can open a new market as we did in the USA, okay? So even if you don't have KNX in your country, this training is for you because you know the tricks and the tips how to start with KNX, how to start working and provide solutions with KNX, okay? Standards don't change, and the best practices scale. And this is the main point for this platform. You apply the standard, you get the standard, which is always the same, and you improve it. You apply to your own country, to your own solution. And that's the beauty of this, and that's the beauty of KNX also. So we have two ways to join, okay? Two ways. There is free training, okay? This platform is for free, okay? I'm not trying here to sell you anything. I'm not good in sales, to be honest. But this is a free platform that you can start learning. You can go inside, you can understand the fundamentals, you can see how the topology is doing, how to make your first project switching, dimming, and so on. Free of charge. Really, I mean, you will see. You can see this and you can learn KNX, right? For real, from a practical point of view. This is not the KNX basic course. This is not a certified training. You don't get a certification when you finish a training. This is not a training. This is not a training. This is not a online platform to learn. This is not an online course, okay? So you will not get any certificate at the end, right? This is important for you to know. So So you may go to the free version. This is my advice. You may go to the free version. You can learn the basics. You can learn how KNX is working. And if you want to go deep, if you want to go pro, go for the pro version, okay? So the pro version, it also applies, I will show you in a minute, it also applies everything about backnet, everything about Modbus, everything about logic gates, everything about integration, mobile phone control, and all that stuff. If you really want to make business, let's say it in this way, if you are in the business of KNX, the pro version is for you, okay? But again, you can start with the free version, which is there is a huge amount of content there, okay? Even more than the basic course, okay? The official basic course. But if you really want to be professional in the field, if you want to get the shortcuts how to sell KNX to residential market, to commercial market, to mega yacht, the pro version is for you. The pro version is for you, okay? So this is what you will see in the free, some of the things you will see in the free version. This is a starter program, okay? It's like, okay, you follow these steps. We guide you how to learn KNX, how to start working with KNX. So we teach you, okay, go from this point, follow these 10 steps, right? You will learn the fundamentals, you will have the community access, you have access to the community and to the public discussions. If you have any question, you can ask to the community. If you have any inquire about, hey guys, how can I do this in the USA? Because we don't find any KNX devices dual listed in the USA for shading. What is your approach? What do you recommend me to do? 3 years ago, people may tell me, I'm not going to share with you what took me years to learn. Okay, so I will, for free, by the way. Okay, so you can ask the community, you can ask me, okay, not just me, but also many experts here, okay? And someone will reply you, 100%, okay? This is the perfect place to start, right? See, if you are new in KNX or you wanna see how this is working, this is a place to start. And then we have the pro version. The pro version is for again, as I said before, for people that want to grow accelerated, okay? People, there is no tricks. I mean, there is nothing special here. There is no, whoa, things that you are learning here that you cannot learn no. I mean, you have a lot of KNX training free of charge also on YouTube. You have a lot of online courses, you have a lot of things. But this is a shortcut. This is a short way to go from A to B without wasting time. Go straight to the point and it lets you focus on the business, okay? Because all these things that you need to know in order to go to the business, because you need to know how the human-centric like works if you want to sell human-centric like, right? You need to know which devices you need if you want to sell it. So this is what we show you. You need to know what devices you need or how to parameterize this, because you need to be ready for that sales meeting that you will go to the customer to sell this solution. So we show you how to make this happen so you can focus on how to sell the solution with your own essence, with your own personality, okay? And by the way, we also have, and this is something I'm very proud of, and something that we need in the industry, to be honest. We have minds, how do you say? Masterminds. We have masterminds in the pro version, okay? So it's once a month. I will show you. I think my team have this ready. I will show you. And we have a mastermind because I think it's very important. This mastermind to model. How can I say this? To modulate your brain and to train your brain to focus on what it needs to focus and take away all the noise and everything, just to stay focused and to reach your goals. I think the mindset is very important, and this is something that I learned. I learned this in the USA. Since I moved to the USA, I really learned this, and I learned this because of the environment, because of the people around me, because of the feeling in the industry, in the market as well. The mindset is everything for the business. So you will learn this also in the pro version. Okay, so why a community matters? Why a community is important? Because you don't need to know everything. It's impossible to know everything. It's impossible to have all the knowledge in your brain about KNX, BACnet, DALI, Modbus, and so on. It's impossible to do that. And there is one more thing. You don't need to know everything before going to the market. That's a mistake that many people is doing, especially when they are starting with KNX. What they want is, okay, I want to work with KNX, okay? Okay, fine. So I'm gonna make the basic, the advanced, the HVAC training, and the tutor course. Okay, no experience so far, okay? No experience, okay. But I want to learn this. I'm going to learn this. Once I learn this, okay, I need the investment, I need money to have an office, to have a laptop, to have a people, to have a team. And then when I have all this, I can start working. That's a mistake. That's the first mistake every entrepreneur makes in KNX. You don't need all that to go to market. That's a very big mistake. And this is something that I show you in this training, in this community. You don't need to have all the steps covered or done to go for this. And that's why the mindset is important. And this is what you learn in the masterminds. How to train your mind to focus on what is really important and to do things and to make it work. Okay? So why this community matters? Because it's a faster learning, you can make better decisions and you will reach better projects, okay? Bigger projects, because you feel you are ready to go for them. Many people I met in the trainings, they don't think they can make an airport because they think they are not qualified to make an airport. This happened to me, okay? Okay, I've been in projects where other people, they don't even know how to run a wire, how to connect something. They even know less than me, less than even you can imagine. And they are there managing the project. Why? Because they just did it. Okay? So this is why I think the masterminds are very important and the mindset is important. This is what you learn in the KNX Pro community. This is just the beginning, okay? This network will help you to grow and the content will expand, of course. I mean, we are adding more and more sessions every week, okay? And every month, and the value will be compound, okay? So that means that your growth will grow exponential. And you are earlier. Let me tell you this. You are earlier because we are now opening for the founding members, right? We need to create this community. We need people like you, professional. We need people like you from Dubai, from India, from Colombia, from the USA. We need people like you to join this community and to be part of this community. Okay, so that's why we are opening this with early access, and we are offering you the founding member batch. Okay, so everybody that is joining this community during this year, during this 2025, will get the founding member KNX Pro Network batch. Okay, so the pre-registration is open. I will show you, and you may become a founding member and get your badge. As I said, you can join now early, and you can be part of this foundation, right? So if you work with KNX or you are involved in the KNX industry, you don't need to do this alone anymore. Okay, this is you cannot imagine how many questions I got via LinkedIn. Maybe many people from many countries asking me, "Hey, I want to start with KNX. I see your post. Thank you, by the way, and I want to know KNX. I want to start working with KNX because I see what you are doing and I want to do the same. So let me show you how to do it. I mean, let me show you how to do this, how you can be successful in your country. No need to be in the United States. Can be in any country. Okay, let me show you the steps you need to follow to be a master in KNX. The same steps, the same things I did for 20 years, let me show you in this platform, okay? And not just me, other people, and this is what makes it different. You are not learning from me, you are learning from other experts from any country. We have experts in any country that they are working with KNX for many years, they have experience in KNX. So this is what you will find, okay? So yeah, join early access, and I hope you like it. Okay, and now I'm going to show you how it looks inside. Okay, so okay, I think you can see my screen here. This is once you access to the KNX Pro Network, this is one of the things you see. Okay, you will see a presentation, me making a presentation, and all the steps you need to follow in the one by one, right? You also have, I'm not new here on this platform, so I don't have my checklist on the right side, but on the right side here, you will see like a checklist, okay? So welcome to the KNX Pro Network, welcome whatever, and then follow these steps, right? Like a check mark. So you need to check marks all this, introduce yourself, and start learning the basis of the KNX system, and post something or ask your question and so on. The system will ask you to do this, right? So you may start here, and as you can see, this introduces you the community, okay? So welcome to the KNX Pro Network, how this works, the first 3 steps in the community guidelines. We need to follow some guidelines for everybody to be happy. And next steps, resources, and what you really get between the free and the pro version, okay? This is what you will see. And let's have an espresso, okay? By the way, my coffee is always with me. So this is the place where you can ask your questions. You can share anything you want. You can share, hey, Jose, I'm working with KNX in United States, but all the lighting system is BACnet. So how can I integrate BACnet to KNX? Here is the place to post the question, okay? Hey, Jose, I have a Modbus device to integrate, and I'd like to know how to talk with the Modbus registers. This is the place. Okay, so we have, as I was saying before, we have 2 programs, right? We have the starter program, which is free for everybody. It's totally 100% free, and you can just join this. And what you will learn here, so you will learn the fundamentals, the topology, how is the topology in KNX, how it works, the main line, the backbone, and all that stuff. Okay, this is something that you learn in the basic course, by the way. KNX devices, we will show you what is a KNX device, how they work, how they communicate, why they are important, and you will also see KNX radio frequency. KNX RF is not allowed in some countries like the United States for regulations, but this is not just for the US market, this is worldwide, so you will be able to see how KNX radio frequency works. KNX installation, let's go to this chapter, for instance. So we show you the cable. What is the KNX cable? What do you need to comply with if you want to buy or you want to install KNX cable? How to wire a KNX sensor, how to wire a KNX actuator, all right? How to wire the loads, the dimming, the valves, the circuits, whatever, how to wire a 12-24 volts actuator, low voltage, and wiring system devices. Okay, so we'll show you some solutions for wiring that we were learning during the past years, and so on. So going back here, you will also see the ETS. Okay, ETS. You will learn ETS. ETS is the software for KNX, and this is what you will learn here in the free version. Okay, so if you go here, you go inside, you can see what is KNX, the licenses. We have many licenses, as you know, how it works, dongle, cloud, all that stuff, how to download, how to install, and your first step. Take a look. All this is free of charge. This is for free. Okay, you can do it. You can do it as soon as you go inside. You can do this. You can join this. So how to create a new project, the ETS panels, the product database, the building view, the group addresses, topology, and okay, let's go to a project. How the group structure. The group structure. How many people were talking about the group structure? I follow this topology. I follow this way, based on building topology or based on functionality, whatever you want. This is the place to learn this, and you will see how. Yeah, maybe you can find several solutions depending on the building, so this is where you find it. How to link devices and functions, how to configure the KNX interface. Jose, I cannot communicate with my KNX USB interface. This is one of the top 1 questions in my trainings. Here you have the answer. How to downloading the application program into the KNX device, how to program, and the Telegram monitor, group monitor. Oh my gosh, this is even more than the KNX basic course, right? So let's go back here. So once you are, once you know KNX, once you know all this, okay, if you feel you, oh, okay, I wanna make this professional. I want to get the most of this technology. I think I can make business with this. I think I can provide solutions with this. I think I can solve a problem with this in your country, in wherever you are, in your environment. It can be residential, commercial, whatever. I recommend you to go for the Pro version. The Pro version, take a look. The Pro version contains DALI lighting control. DALI, it's amazing, okay? DALI it's one of the most reliable lighting control protocols in the market. So you need to learn KNX. If you work with you need to learn DALI. Sorry, if you work with KNX, you need to learn DALI. And this is what you will see. Introduction to DALI, if you don't know it, DALI addressing and group configuration, human-centric light, super important and super useful and amazing for DALI. Okay, we can do it for DALI. DALI wireless, right, as well, and the future of DALI. Is it the future of DALI? I don't know. We will discuss this. Emergency lighting integration into the DALI system and real product example. We have, for instance, an office retrofitting, okay, that we can integrate into DALI, and some troubleshooting, right? We also have some other modules like BACnet, Modbus, and let's go to BACnet, for instance. You can see BACnet overview, how it works, MSTP versus IP, how to choose the right media, KNX BACnet gateways in action. We have software-based or hardware-based. We have different solutions for this. Commissioning, how to commission a BACnet network, how to integrate HVAC into KNX with BACnet. If we go to Modbus, exactly the same. You can see these sections, Modbus for integrators, how to integrate, I mean, everything you need to know to make the most of your projects, okay? You also have a section about UL compliance, right? This is especially for the US market. This is where I am. And I see that many people doesn't know, or actually, to be honest, there is a lack of information, or there are gray areas, right? In the National Electrical Code, we have gray areas about the KNX part and low voltage or not low voltage, how to integrate it. Do we need to follow the National Electrical Code or not, class 2, all that stuff, okay? You will see if you are based in the US or you have a product in the USA, this module is for you. And of course, some business tool for system integrators, okay, very useful, from quote to delivery, managing client expectations. This module, I was enjoying while recording this module. This is a must-have. I think every single system integrator needs to know about this. Why? Because the customer expectations always are up there. They've seen so many movies. They've seen so many things on Google, on YouTube, like clap, clap, and suddenly the lights go on and off. This is a very nice module, by the way. I enjoyed a lot, all right? And last but not least, let me show you this. We have monthly Pro sessions. These are only for the Pro program. We have, for instance, we have one in January, which is the Human-Centric Light Pro session. I will show you how to configure a human-centric light solution, how to integrate LEDs, strip into drivers, how to do all the waves, the schedule according to the time. Wonderful, okay? In live, okay? You will see it, everything. I will give you everything. At the end of the session, you will get a spreadsheet where you have all the information. Then you can just copy and paste, right? And blinds control with Somfy RS485 also. This is very important, especially in the USA, because we need to comply with some UL regulations, and we have Somfy available here. RS485 is very well known, and the way we control the blinds with Somfy RS485, my friend, oh my goodness, that's amazing. Perfect. I really recommend you to take a look at this, okay? And I love this. The masterminds. Masterminds. Okay. So soft skills. Yes, it's great that you are an expert in KNX, but if you don't know how to sell it, you are dead. You are dead. Why? You need to know how to sell KNX. You need to know what your customer needs, what are your customer expectations, how to go to the market. You need to how to present yourself, how to show you off yourself. This is super important. Okay, so again, you may know everything about KNX, but if you don't know how to sell it, you are dead. Okay, so this session is for you. And well, of course, all the people in the Pro program will get special discounts at the KNX Supply shop. Okay, this is knxsupply.com is the shop we manage, and where we sell many KNX devices, not just in the USA but worldwide, right? And I recommend you to take a look at it. And if you are part of the Pro program, you get special discounts on some products and special offers from time to time, and so on, right? Okay, so yeah, this was mainly what I wanted to show you today, and I'm about to finish my presentation, right? So I just wanted to thank you. We are going now to the Q&A section. Okay, so if you have some questions, this is the time now. I will read the chat, and I want to thank you. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for believing in standards. Thank you for believing in KNX. Thank you for keep working with KNX. I have never known anyone, I have never met anyone that started working with KNX and they moved to another system and avoid KNX. No one, okay? So you're in the right place. If you want to be professional, if you want to be professional in KNX, this is the place to be. Thank you for believing in community, and thank you, of course, for believing in me, okay? All right, so questions. Let me answer your questions. Okay, so let me see. I'm gonna read the chat now. So if you have any question, that's the moment to ask any question. All right. So okay, I see Roman here. Okay, Jose, thanks for the presentation. As my understanding, the Pro version is creating collaboration opportunities between integrators, and the free version is focusing mostly on individual learning and support. Yeah. And also to go further, to go beyond the scope, to go not just for the basic, how to switch on and off a light. Everybody can do that. And to be honest, you don't need KNX to switch on a light, okay? But this is another webinar. So the Pro version is for those who want to go from A to B without spending 20 years, without spending 10 years, okay? That's the goal of the Pro version, right? Okay, so we also another question here. Maribel is asking, will I have access to the real KNX training or only community content? Okay, so this, as I was saying before, this is not a KNX basic course. This is not a KNX advanced course, okay? We are offering, this is not a certified training. This is important. Myself, I'm KNX tutor. I'm training KNX certified training in many countries, not just in the United States, and we have a KNX training center, which is Synex Academy. In that training center, we teach and we train KNX students with the KNX Basic, Advanced, Tutor, HVAC, all that, official training from KNX International, right? This is a community. This is different. This is a place where you will learn from the practical point of view. This is not a certification program, okay? This is not, you will not, as I was saying before, you will not get a certificate when you finish the training. No, this is a place to learn and to grow and to connect. So if you have questions about KNX, this is the place to ask. If you have an inquiry about KNX, if you don't know how to do something with KNX, this is the place to ask, okay? This is why this community is created for. Okay, so hi, Lucia is asking, hi Jose, will there be exclusive webinars, workshops or live sessions? Yes, especially for the Pro community. We have like a special events, and I wanna make an on-site event, a real event, okay, where we can connect, right? That would be great, right? Don't you think so? and I really want to do that. So let's grow this community, and as long as I see there is expectations to do this, I will make it happen, 100%, either in Miami or Barcelona or wherever, but I will make it happen. Yeah, correct. Okay, do you have more questions for me? So it's your time now. Are there certifications included or offered separately? Yeah, I mean you may get your KNX partner certificate if you go to and you get your KNX for your KNX basic course with us with Synex, you can get it. You get your KNX certificate and you're good. Okay, that's a KNX partner certificate. Absolutely, 100%. So, hi Jose, does the platform have any subtitle option for people like me in Latin America, or is only for USA community? Okay, good question. Good question. So yes, everything is, you have subtitles in several languages. That's great. That's great. Yes. So the platform is everything in English, but you can see some translations. Yes. Thank you, Christian. So on-site event would be perfect. No, it would be amazing. Not just perfect, it would be amazing. I'm planning to do something at Light and Building, to be honest. Are you attending Light and Building? Do you plan to attend Light and Building next year? I think we need to do something. Yeah, have you thought about any in-person events? Yeah, as I was saying to Gulu Maika. Yes, I want to do something. I think again, all the times, all the experiences I have had worldwide with the KNX community worldwide have been amazing. All the dinners I had, all the meetings I had worldwide, they were amazing, really. So I'd love to meet you in person. I'd love to have an on-site meeting or event. I'm seriously thinking to do something for Light and Building. Yeah, Light and Building 2026. Yes, correct. So that would be great because many of you will be there. So that would be great. All right. So what else? Do you have any other questions for me? And we will have espresso for sure, double espresso. Okay, so how will this help me find better job or clients as integrator, as a system integrator? Oh, okay. I'll say what I learned from the people that is attending the trainings is that they don't feel, how can I say, they don't feel secure to go to a customer to sell a solution. They think they don't know enough. Okay, this is a mistake. This is 100% super big mistake that I always try to avoid this. I always try to teach my trainees, hey, you don't need to know everything to sell something. You just need to go there and transmit your energy and sell something. So that's why I created the mind these trainings, this how can I say, the mind these webinars we are doing every month in the mindset sessions, okay, we are doing in the pro session, because I think it's very important that you transmit this energy. I think it's very important to transmit your mindset to mastermind, to go for this, to transmit this energy. This is the way to sell. It's not when you know everything, okay? That's what I think. That's my feeling. All right, so makes it different from another KNX communities or groups? Well, to be honest, that's a good question. I don't know any other community, worldwide community, big community with people inside that they know, they wanna, they share knowledge. I don't know anyone. Groups. Yeah, I know forums. We have some forums on internet, but it's a forum. This is not a forum. This is not a chat. Okay, this is not a Slack group. This is totally different, 100% different. Okay. So do we have any other question here? Now it's the time to ask anything. I'm very excited about this. So I really want you to join. I want you to see how is this, right? So we are getting now a huge amount of inquiries, and the platform, the KNX Pro Network will be fully online the first day of January. Okay, so we are getting now all the inquiries from all the members, right? And if you want to go for it, that's the way. You need to go now and get your badge, founding member badge. All right, so okay, yeah, I don't know if you have another question, some other question, but we are good. If you don't have any other question, let me tell you one more time that I'm very happy to share this with you. I really want you to be inside, because not just you will learn something, but you will also have something to offer to this community. And this is one of the most important things I want you to take this. I want you to take with you today. I don't want you just to get the knowledge and go bye. No, that's not the goal. I want you to give your experience. I want you to talk to us. I want you to share what you learned, your experience with people, with customers. So we all can benefit of this. That's the main point of this community. Okay, so I highly recommend you to go now to the KNX Pro Network to join us. If you join the Pro version today before the 31st of December, you will get the KNX founding member badge. Okay, if you join the Pro version before the end of the year, and you will become a founding member. Okay, and you will get the special price that we are offering now for the Pro version. After January 1st, we will increase the price. And because to be honest, I think I need to make a webinar for this. But the value inside that training, if you calculate the value, the market value of all that training, it's more than $10,000. I can tell you right away. The training, the spreadsheets that you can download, all the quizzes and all the knowledge you get, I can tell you 100%. Okay, so in the US market, which KNX verticals do you see growing faster, residential, commercial, or hospitality? And how will the KNX Pro Network support this segment differently? Okay, wow, good question. So in the US market, I think commercial and hospitality are growing faster, I'd say, because building automation is not a nice to have, but a must have. That's the key difference between residential projects and commercial projects. This is the main difference I found in the United States. And the KNX Pro Network will help you in these markets, in these verticals, because it will give you the knowledge you need to go to the customer and to show how KNX can solve a problem. How a solution can solve a pain that the customer has now. How can increment the ROI, the return on investment? How can improve the customer satisfaction? This is how the KNX Pro community is going to help you. So can you give a brief about ETS development tool? ETS development tool? What is that? I don't know what is that. Are you talking about the KNX manufacturer tool, maybe, that you use to create the application program for the KNX products? But that's something for manufacturers. Will we have the opportunity to speak directly with expert instructors? Of course, yes, with experts. We don't have instructors here. This is not an online course. We have experts here. We have people that have been learning on-site, have been learning in real projects. Of course. That's why I showed you it's in the free version. Go for it. You can ask any questions you want. Absolutely, 100%. Yes, that's the point. All right, so yeah, I think that's all. I really encourage you to join this KNX Pro Network community before the 31st of December, during this year, so you can join the Pro community and you get advantage of the founding member. You will get your badge and you will get benefit of the price we are doing now. And again, I'm not trying to sell you this. You can go for the free version. I want you to go for the free version. Actually, see that what you can find, and if you feel comfortable, go for the Pro. Okay, that's the way. So thank you very much. And I hope you enjoy this presentation, and see you inside. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you.